Anyone out there yet? I don't see anybody in the live chat, but my computers are trying to load up. If not, even if nobody's here, at least I'll get my content up for today. Sorry, I'm running about 10 minutes late. Yep, we went out shopping again. I cannot get my wife out of the house before noon, no matter how hard I try. And unfortunately right now she's not able to drive herself, so. Happy wife, happy life. Sorry for being late today. Bernie H, first in the live stream. Sensei Domino, hey Dom, Bernie and all. Bernie H, Sensei, cards in my car with Arposada. Alright, as soon as I get both up and running here, gonna have another different WhattNot auction tonight. Give you a little bit of a sneak peek preview. I don't know if you can see that list or not. I'll read through it in a little bit here. Hope everyone is having a great day. I am having an awesome day. This is my list of players. I will have cards available for auction on tonight's Nito Santiago. Snatiago. I got it spelled wrong. I just noticed that one. I'll have to update that before I and then Alex Rodriguez with a Z. That's what I get for throwing this together really quick. I'm going to go through this and read it anyway and see if I have any other errors before tonight. But we're almost 4 minutes into the stream here. Oh my word. What is up with this? We are so goofy here. Oh, there it comes. There's the chat. I was like, where on earth did our chat go? There it is. And that one is loading up. While we're waiting for my computer to cooperate with me, with our 3 thumbs up now. These are the baseball players I'm going to highlight on my sale tonight. We're going to be doing current stars and older fan favorites here. Right now it's a little bit unbalanced, but I'll go through if anybody makes any recommendations. I'm apt to change it, but then I'll have to look for cards. I've been hunting down cards for these players here. So starting with the current stars, as my computer loads up, is Ronald Acuna Jr., Pete Alonso, Jose Altuve. You'll notice it's the last name alphabetized. Bo Bichette, Miguel Cabrera, Nelson Cruz, Freddie Freeman, Paul Goldschmidt, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Bryce Harper, Rhys Hoskins, Torrey Hunter, Aaron Judge, Clayton Kershaw, Manny Machado, Shohei Ohtani, Buster Posey, Albert Pujols, Manny Ramirez, Juan Soto, Giancarlo Stanton, Dave Stewart, Fernando Tatis Jr., Mike Trout, Justin Verlander, Kerry Wood, and David Wright. And then for as far as older favorites, we've got Jim Abbott, Carlos Baerga, Barry Bonds, Brett Butler, Dennis Oilcam Boyd, Jose Canseco, Will Clark, Roger Clemens, Bartolo Colon, Cecil Fielder, Juan Gonzalez, Dwight Doc Gooden, Oral Hershiser, Bo Jackson, Tommy John, Andrew Jones, Dave Justice, Kenny Lofton, Don Mattingly, Mark McGuire, Raul Mondesai, Thurman Munson, Dale Murphy, Dave Parker, Alex Rodriguez, Benito Santiago, Kurt Schilling, Sammy Sosa, Daryl Strawberry, Fernando Tatis. Notice we have Fernando Tatis, the dad, and Fernando Tatis Jr. I can do a father-son matchup if people want. Daryl Strawberry, Fernando Tatis, Fernando Valenzuela, Mo Vaughn, Lou Whitaker, and Bernie Williams. So that's just a sneak peek preview of my WhattNot auction tonight from 6 to 9 p.m. Alright, let's, my iMac is definitely running super slow. So other than that, I'm going to refresh everything here as we get ready to go back. Let me go here real quick. And it looks like we are, when did I go live? 2:06. It is now 2:13. That's 7 minutes. So we're going to get into our content at hand. So first off, and first up to bat, we've got our trivia. Alright, we're going to do a trivia to get the ball rolling here. Again, it's worth 5 entries into the June/July Wheel of Names. Okay? We're doing it every other month now on average, or as soon as, so I mean, if we get 1,000 entries before the end of June, then we'll have a July giveaway. But if not, if it has to carry over into July, that means July will be short. So as long as we get to 1,000 names. Oh my word, they just let them get another home run. Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on my Mariners game here. Alright, so baseball by the numbers. Baseball by the numbers is the title of our trivia. Alright, and then we are going to do the baseball birthdays for Thursday, May 30th, 2024, which for those history buffs, it would be traditional Memorial Day today, Thursday, May 30th. But then when they switched it to always being on a Monday now, that's why we had it this last Monday instead of Thursday today when it's supposed to be. To give people a 3-day weekend instead of a day off in the middle of the week almost, right? You work 3 days, have a holiday, and then have a Friday, and then have a weekend. So either way, it doesn't matter to me. But that would be the baseball birthdays for today are Amos Rusi, Mike Donlin, Mike Lacrosse, and Manny Ramirez are celebrating birthdays today. So, our baseball by the numbers. I will read through the question and the answers once, and then you can start guessing, okay? Again, 5 points for the June giveaway. Right now we've got, I think it's 112 or 113 entries so far into the month of June. So it could help out if we fill up June before the end of the month. Okay, so which pitcher had the best strikeouts to walks ratio in 2021? Was it A, Max Scherzer, B, Corbin Burns, C, Zach Wheeler, or D, Garrett Cole? Go ahead and start your answers now. Whoever gets it correct first will get the 5 points for the June giveaway. So far, I think Bernie is in the big lead in that department. And let me put it on here. I forgot to do that. We do have the first tier prize available already for June, because we have over 100 entries. Okay, give you guys some time to get in there with your response. Get everything tidied up and ready. Oh my word, guys. You're letting them get hits left and right. Posada, Don, Sensei Domino, Bernie, Matty Ice Cards. How you doing there, Matty? Appreciate you. Okay. Let's see when. Gonna give it no more than 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes on the trivia, and then I will give the response. Oh no, tomorrow we'll have an on this day, but we will have a trivia still. We will have a trivia, and tomorrow's trivia will be worth 7 points if you get the correct order. Okay? Alright. Less than 1 minute to go. I still do not see the correct answer up there. In the next to last minute. Okay. See if anybody gets it. If not, I will read what the answer would have been. As soon as my computer says 2:22, Bernie's trying to make another guess. Bernie got it right with B, Corbin Burns. Congratulations there, Bernie. You strike again. I'll go ahead and read the answer here. Let me give Bernie his entries. Got +5. We got 1 more day for this month. Whoever gets this. All right. So, baseball by the numbers. Which pitcher had the best strikeouts to walks ratio in 2021? It is B, Corbin Burns. B, Corbin Burns. It says the Brewers righty fanned 234 batters and walked just 34 for a major league leading 6.88 strikeouts to walks ratio, with 11 wins against 5 defeats and a league best 2.43 ERA. Burns won a close vote for the Cy Young Award against the Phillies. Against the Phillies is Wheeler. Okay, so there you have it. The information on that. Now on to our content at hand. Again, this is HOF Biography, episode 244, Charlie Radbourne, and baseball trivia, and a pack of cards. We'll see who's here at the end and see who they might choose, the left or the right. And by the way, I am sponsoring, not really officially, but I am always sponsoring Chasing Cardboard. Check them out. They're coming up with a new website for their whole Chasing Cardboard. They just had their 50th episode for Chasing Cardboard, and if you haven't watched their videos on YouTube, you need to check him out. I'm hoping if he gets around to me being on the list, he might come pay my house a visit. I'm hoping and praying that he might. Only one run. Okay, Houston's ahead, 3-0. Coming to the bottom of the 5th. All right. So let me go here. Get this up and running. But yeah, we're going to do Charlie Radbourne, Old Hoss, for his biography, coming up here in a second here. And then I only have one card. I'll share it right now with you. It's right here. It's the little Calgon Chips Violet from the 2013 Panini product. They were inserts. I've got a complete set in the binder, but this one I had a spare one, so I put it in here. Tomorrow's sneak peek is Tim Raines. We'll be doing Tim Raines' biography tomorrow, and I do have a small binder of his cards that we'll be sharing tomorrow. Okay, so Charlie Radbourne, Old Hoss as he's commonly known, is who we've got up to bat now. Providence, Boston, and Cincinnati National League in 1881 to 1891. The greatest of all 19th century pitchers, winning 1,800 and the 1884 pennant for Providence. Radbourne pitched last by games of season. Won 26 straight in World Series games. So that's pretty awesome there. So we're going to put Radbourne right here for now, between the two packs. There we go. And you can see his chip there. And as soon as my computer cooperates while I'm waiting here, let me get a sip. There we go. All right. Then, of course, as always, tomorrow I'll be having my Ken Griffey Jr. auction. They wanted me to do an encore production, so I'm going through the lineup again with baseball cards for the kid, my favorite PC player. Okay, so Charles Radbourne. Charles Gardner Radbourne was born December 11th, 1854, and passed away on February the 5th, 1897. Nicknamed Old Hoss, was an American professional baseball pitcher who played 12 seasons in Major League Baseball, in the MLB. He played for Buffalo in 1880, Providence in 1881 to 85, Boston with the National League in 1886 to 1889, and Boston Players League 1890, and Cincinnati in 1891. Born in New York and raised in Illinois, Radbourne played semi-professional and minor league baseball before making his major league debut for Buffalo in 1880. After a one-year stint with the club, Radbourne joined the Providence Grays during the 1884 season. Radbourne won 60 games, setting an MLB single-season record that has never been broken. Or even seriously approached. He also led the National League in earned run average and strikeouts to win the Triple Crown, and the Grays won the league championship. After the regular season, he helped the Grays win the 1884 World Series, pitching every inning of the 3 games. In 1885, when the Grays team folded, the roster was transferred to National League control, and Radbourne was claimed by Boston. He spent the next 4 seasons with the club, spent 1 year with Boston's franchise of the single-season Players League, and finished his MLB career with Cincinnati. Radbourne was posthumously inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in 1939. As far as his early life, Radbourne was born on December 11, 1854 in Rochester, New York, the second of 8 children to Charles and Caroline Gardner Radbourne. Charles Radbourne, the elder, had immigrated to the United States from Bristol, England, to find work as a butcher. Caroline followed soon after. In 1855, the Radbourne family moved to Bloomington, Illinois, where Radbourne was raised. As a teenager, Radbourne worked as a butcher with his father and a brakeman for the Indiana, Bloomington, and Western Railway Company. Forgive me, I didn't have lunch today, so if I seem tired, it's because I'm running on a low battery right now. That's what happens when my wife takes me out shopping and I don't have a chance to eat dinner. We got back and I was like, I'm already late, I gotta run upstairs. Alright. But his early baseball career. In 1878, Radbourne joined the Peoria Reds, a barnstorming team, as their right fielder and change pitcher. No substitutions were allowed at the time, so if the starting pitcher became ineffective in the late innings, the change pitcher, usually playing right field, would exchange positions with the starter to try to save the game. In 1879, he signed with Dubuque in the newly formed Northwest League. Radbourne made the major leagues in 1880 as a second baseman, right fielder, and change pitcher for the Buffalo Bisons and the National League. He played in 6 games, batted .143, and never pitched in any, but practiced so hard he developed a sore shoulder that was released. When he recovered, he pitched for a pickup Bloomington team in an exhibition game against the Providence Grays. He impressed everyone so much that Providence signed him to the spot for a slave salary variously reported as $1,100 or $1,400. As far as the Providence Grays, in 1881 to 1883, and then in Radbourne's first season with the Grays in 1881, he split pitching duties with John Montgomery Ward. Radbourne pitched 325.1 innings and compiled a win-loss record of 25-11. He became the team's primary pitcher in 1882, pitching 466 innings and going 39-19 with a .211 earned run average. He led the National League with 201 strikeouts and 6 shutouts, and was second best in the wins and ERA. In 1883, he pitched 632.1 innings and led the league in wins, going 45-25 with a 2.05 ERA and 315 strikeouts. Both ranked second in the National League. Then in 1884, When Providence failed to win the pennant in 1883, the franchise was on shaky financial ground. Ownership brought a new manager, Frank Bancroft, and made it plain: win the pennant or the team would be disbanded. Oh my word, how strict they were back in the day. Early in the season, Radbourne shared pitching duties with Charles Sweeney. Radbourne, who had a reputation of being vain, became jealous as Sweeney began to have more success, and the tension eventually broke out into violence in the clubhouse. Radbourne was faulted as the initiator of the fight and was suspended without pay after a poor outing in July 16th. Having been accused of deliberately losing the game by lobbing soft pitches over the plate, but on July 22nd, Sweeney had been drinking before the start of the game and continued drinking in the dugout between innings. Despite being obviously intoxicated, Sweeney managed to make it to the seventh inning with a 6-2 lead. When Bancroft attempted to relieve him with the charge pitcher, Sweeney verbally abused him before being ejected. And storming out of the park, leaving Providence with only 8 players, with only 2 players to cover the 3 outfield positions. The Grays lost the lead, then lost the game. Afterwards, Sweeney was kicked off the Grays, and this left the team in a state of disarray, with the consensus view that the team should be disbanded. At that point, Radbourne offered to start every game for the rest of the season, having pitched every other day as he was. His arms became so sore he couldn't raise it to comb his hair. On game day, he was at the ballpark hours before the start. Getting warmed up, he began to warm up by throwing it just a few feet, increasing the distance gradually until he was pitching from second base and finally from short center field. Radbourne finished the season with a league-leading 678.2. Radbourne finished the season with a league-leading 678.2 innings pitched and 73 complete games, and he won the Triple Crown with a record of 60-12, a 1.36 earned run average, and 441 strikeouts. Still 3-0. The top of the 6th. 678.2 innings and pitched 73 complete games, and he won the Triple Crown with a record of 60-12, a 1.38 earned run average, and 441 strikeouts. His 60 wins in a season is a record which is expected to never be broken, because no starter has made even as many as 37 starts in a season since 1991. Also, his 678.2 innings pitched stands at second all-time, behind only Will White with 680 in 1879 for a single season. After the regular season ended, the National League champion Grays played the American Association champion New York Metropolitans in the 1884 World Series. Radbourne started each game of the series and won all 3, allowing just 3 runs, all unearned. As far as a statistical note, there is a discrepancy in Radbourne's victory total in 1884. The classic Macmillan Baseball Encyclopedia, the current edition of the Elias Book of Baseball Records, has National Baseball Hall of Fame Biography, BaseballReference.com, all credit Radbourne with 60 wins against 12 losses. Other sources, including Baseball Almanac with the MLB and Edward Acorn's 2010 book, 50 and there is no dispute about the 678 2/3 innings pitched, only over the manner in which victories were assigned to pitchers. The rules in early years allowed more latitude to the official scorer than they do today. According to at least two accounts, in the game of July 28th at Philadelphia, Cyclone Miller pitched 5 innings and left trailing 4-3. Providence then scored 4 runs in the top of the 6th. Radbourne came to relieve and pitched shutout ball over the final 4 innings, while the Grays went to score 4 more and win the game, 11-4. The official score decided that Radbourne had pitched the most effectively and awarded him the win. Under the rules of the day, the scorekeeper's decision certainly made sense. However, under modern scoring rules, Miller would get the win, being the pitcher of record when he left the game, and Radbourne would have been credited with a save for closing the game and pitching effectively for 3 or more innings. Some modern sources retroactively awarded the win to Miller. In the 1885 season, Radbourne pitched effectively in the majors for several more years, but was not able to duplicate his success of 1883 and 1884. In 1885, he pitched 445.2 innings and went 28-21. The Grays folded after the season, and the roster was transferred to National League control. As far as later baseball career, Radbourne was claimed by Boston, and he spent the next 4 seasons with the club, winning 27, 24, 7, and 20 games. He then jumped to the Rebel Players League and spent 1890 with the Boston club, and after the Pacific League folded, played the 1891 season with Cincinnati, where he recorded his 300th victory before retiring. Radbourne's career record was 310 wins and 194 losses. As far as later life and his legacy, after retiring from baseball, Radbourne opened up a successful billiard parlor and saloon in Bloomington, Illinois. He was seriously injured in a hunting accident soon after retirement, in which he lost an eye. He died in Bloomington on February 5, 1897, at the age of 42, and was interred in Evergreen Cemetery. Radbourne was posthumously inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1939. In 1941, a plaque was placed on the back of his elaborate headstone, detailing his distinguished career in baseball. In the 2001 book, The New Bill James Historical Baseball Abstract, Bill James ranked Radbourne as the 45th greatest pitcher of all time. it is speculated Radbourne might. And while the term Charlie horse does come about from the time he was playing baseball, and new articles of the time mentioning the new disease seem to always relate to baseball players. It seems to be because Charlie was for horses as Rover is for dogs, and a referee to the stiff-legged that condition forces on those who are experiencing it. Radbourne is also known for being the first person photographed gesturing. The middle finger in 1885. An image was captured of him flipping off a member of the New York Giants in a team photo. So there you have Charlie Radbourne's biography. Now we'll go over his induction information for his induction into the Hall of Fame. Old Hoss Radbourne was born again December 11th, 1854 in Rochester, New York. Died February 5th, 1887. Wow. Died February 5th, 1897 at the age of 42 in Bloomington, Illinois. He batted right, threw right. His MLB debut May 5th, 1880 for the Buffalo Bisons. Boy, I'm messing up and getting tongue-tied left and right. His last MLB appearance was August the 11th, 1891 for the Cincinnati Reds. His overall MLB statistics: win-loss record 310 wins, 194 losses. His earned run average 2.68. Strikeouts 1,830. Again, he played for the Buffalo Bisons in 1880. Providence Grays 1881, 1883, 85, and then the Boston Beaneaters 1886. To the Boston Beaneaters in 1886 and 1889, the Boston Reds in 1890, and the Cincinnati Reds in 1891. His career highlights and awards: he had the Triple Crown in 1884, 2 times National League wins leader, 1983 and 84, National League ERA leader, 1884, 2 times National Strikeout leader in 1882 and 1884, pitched a no-hitter on July 25th, 1883. And his overall MLB record, 60 wins in a single season. He's a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 1939, election method, the Old Timers Committee. So there you have it, Charlie Radbourne's biography for today. Not very long, but short and sweet. Okay, so I'm going to put this one is soul type of card here, and his postcard. We'll put that back, and after tomorrow I'll get the next round. Okay, let's see, that is ready. So let's go back to the live chat here. If I can get this thing to switch over. There we go. We got a few people here. Sensei Domino, are you still in the house? Sensei, you still here? If so, say something. Let me know you're still here. Get this off. Okay, get that extra lighting off. Oh, it does get more lighting done. Guess it does give me a little bit more lighting on my face, huh? Thank you for sharing with us today. Okay, Sensei's not answering. Robert, choose the pack for me. Left or right? Left or right? Which pack? Tomorrow nobody will get to choose because it'll be this and a Fairfield. It'll be one of these packs and a Fairfield tomorrow. But one of these packs today. Which one should we open? The left or the right? The left or the right? Whoever types it into the chat first. That's who I'll go with. Left or right? He said the right. Alright, we'll save that for tomorrow. Let me put it on here with the Fairfield, so we'll be ready to go for tomorrow. Then all we'll be done is Fairfield Fridays from here on out until I run out of Fairfields. Sorry, I am sorting cards. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Robert got it. Robert got it. We're good to go. Okay. I know sometimes people just listen, so that's no problem. No problem whatsoever. So let's go ahead and open this pack, see what we can find in this next to last pack from the box that Locken sent to me. Okay. Alright. So we've got Ahmed Rosario. We've got Most Valuable Player. We've got Roger Clemens and Mike Schmidt, Hall of Famer card. Then we got Lou Bob with the White Sox. We got Wade Meckler, rookie card for the Giants. We've got Hunter Brown with the Astros. We've got Spencer Horowitz, rookie card for the Blue Jays. We have our one usual backwards card, Drew Waters with the Kansas City Royals. Then we got Jonathan Joseph India, backwards card, and it is, I don't know why it was backwards. Outside of it's a low number card. Yeah, I think that's what it was, the low number card. Jonathan India. And Joe Ryan. Is he related to Nolan Ryan? Wonder if that's his son or anything. Can't really read these things in the back there. So not too bad. Two rookies, Wade Meckler and Spencer Horowitz, and a few regular players here. Nobody earth-shattering, and a Mike Schmidt, Roger Clemens. So this Roger Clemens is going to make it into my Hall of Fame stack because Mike Schmidt's on this card. That'll go for a Hall of Famer sort for Mike Schmidt, which he'll be coming up when we get to the S's for Mike Schmidt. So let me put that there for now. Okay. Other than that, nothing earth-shattering in there. The big camera is frozen on my screen. Is it? Oh, yeah, it's probably freezing up. I don't know why it's done that one. I think it's just my computer's being really fussy. I'm going to have to do a restart. It'll move in a second. It'll move. It's catching up. But we're almost done for today. 2:53, 3 hours. I got my WhattNot auction. So everybody can try and make an appearance there if you could. That would be awesome. But if not, that's fine too. So anybody got any questions for me? Did you see the poll I put up in the community tab? I'm going to let that run until Flag Day, June 14th. and we'll see what we end up with on results for that. So if you haven't voted in the poll, make sure you get your vote cast. Okay, just go to my main page and go to my community tab, and you'll see the poll. Just choose which one you want to participate in or not. That's pretty good. I see you there on WhattNot. Oh, my show for tonight. Thanks there, Robert. Alright. So until then, I'm going to try and go downstairs and watch the end of the Mariners game. We still got 2.5 more innings to go. Hopefully we can pull a win out on this one. So this has been Don Blomdahl. Already voted. Gotcha. So until the next time tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I should be here on time tomorrow. Tell my wife, if you're going out, we got to leave by 11 o'clock so we can get back in time for my show. Alright? So until then, you all take care. It's been fun and real. Hall of Fame Biography, episode number 244. Charlie Radbourne, baseball trivia, and a pack of cards. Tomorrow we'll have our Fairfield Friday, a pack of cards. We'll be doing Tim Raines' biography tomorrow. Tim Raines, Rock Raines. Okay? And we will be doing his. I do have a small binder of his cards, so we'll be sharing his cards tomorrow. And then tomorrow night I'll be having my Ken